But like, okay, so how I use this is like, I have stream up on my phone as well, so I can see stream and to see chat and stuff because it doesn't give me notifications and stuff like it's supposed to. And I have to fix that stuff, let alone find out how to do that stuff since I'm doing OBS. But every so often it will glitch. And either it won't show chat, or it will get rid of stuff. And then this all isn't really important.
Vanishing traces. With this, I can find my sister.
Yeah, we can find your sister, but I can find. Hold on. Hold on. Is there a hidden one? No. Okay. So yeah, we'll just find Maya then. So you see, with the original, they didn't have the filters. Also, I love this cool thing where it's like, as you follow her, you get to notice she overlaps, or every so often will change into Psy. And then there's stuff like this, where there's items to the side that you can get. That I can't do anything with till later. And then this one here is interesting. So, Fatal Frame game. Oh, it completely got rid of it. Okay, so the old Fatal Frame games. They had grab attacks. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm gonna do, items? There's a lot of, like, Type 14 films, so I'll do Type 14, and then I'll do this as an example for people on what I'm talking about, the kind of graphic combat. Okay, I did it without... Okay, now he has it. So you see that red, fog stuff? So, so now these guys have a thing called Enrage. I think it's called Enrage. But it works as an enraged mechanic, similar to like the blooming or the blossoming mechanic. Oh, aggravated, that's what it's called. But with blooming and blossoming mechanics, in Fatal Frame 4, they have a mechanic called blooming, and later on, for ones that are quote-unquote already bloomed, called blossoming. Where first it's a story thing, but it actually becomes a mechanic. Where when a normal character blossoms, or when a blossom character blooms, they have this weird face filter thing that where suddenly you can't clearly see the face. But the thing is with it, they become more aggressive, they do more damage, they take less damage, they get extra abilities kind of thing. Okay, yeah, hold on, I need to see options now. Because there's literally something that's supposed to be there that isn't showing up. Keep that on standard. Keep that on. Oh, cool. I'm sorry. There's a reason why I'm kind of getting ticked off because there's a really good looking one. And it's hurting me that it's not showing it. So, like, when you're like a certain distance away, there is a certain type of scare that should be visible. And I saw it on the demo before. And why it's bothering me is that you could even see it without like the camera. And the thing is, the filter, no, not the filter, the thing you can see is, ghost, if I remember correctly. Okay, I'll read this a bit. But the thing is, like, there's a shadow of somebody hanging there, and you can see it so many times, like, it's really cool. So it upsets me that I can't see them with the laptop version. Kind of bothers me. I've noticed while trekking through Minagami Village that these curious white dolls can be found adorning various locations. The local residents refer to them quite simply as twin dolls, derived from the fact that they come in pairs, bound together by crimson thread. The practice of decorating spaces with dolls can be found throughout Japan. Many of them are placed for purposes such as warding off misfortune or ensuring that children grow up well. In the case of Minakami Village, these twin dolls appear to function as guardian deities, for the former case keeping calamities at bay. Though by design, these dolls are supposed to come in pairs. I've seen some cases of them appearing alone. According to Ryozo, something of a mischievous pastime amongst the village children to snatch one of these twin dolls and hide it somewhere. Hey, Winter, and yay, I'm happy that you can hear me. I'm trying this again. I finally was able to barter with my sister. So now I have a normal PS5 controller. That fixes a lot. And then realized that this game is really bad on laptop in the sense that it doesn't do certain things that it does on PS5. So, like, for example, on PS5, if you've played the demo and then you play the game, after what is the equivalent of, like, the demo, you get a little pop-up saying you got these certain charms for playing the demo. It didn't do that for me. So, I still had the charms, but it didn't do the pop-up. So, like an idiot, it was like, oh, did it not give me this? Did it not do this? Type thing. Which is part of the reason I did a different save last time, which I'm not going to show, because Xbox controller. And then recently there's a place for like a certain little atmospheric scare, and it just won't show it, which sucks. And then right now I am reading something else for another mechanic in the game, which I'll talk about later. But besides that, I'm just gonna live with the embarrassment of all the stuff I did in the demo, because I at least got all the pictures, and it didn't save halfway through. Like, it only saved the halfway point through the demo, not the whole demo for me. So, a lot of the pictures I missed, I was able to go back and redo, which was good, and I didn't mess up as badly. So, it was better. But, anyways. He knew when he tried to do the same thing during his previous visit. He got scolded. A fact he admitted to with no small amount of sheepishness. Anyways, the twin dolls themselves are believed to hold thoughts and feelings of the sacrificed twin maidens. Separating them is believed to invite misfortune. Yet children being who they are, the fact that it's forbidden is likely precisely why they've turned it into a game. So this, interesting enough, is half a new mechanic, but half an old one. So, back when the Wii came out, there was Fatal Frame 4, which did not get brought to America. But what did get brought to America was after it, a remake of Fatal Frame 2. A lot of which apparently they decided to scrap for this remake, making an actual proper remake, but also fixing what was basically a failure of a Poison Chalice, but working off of it in all the right ways. But this mechanic was one brought in Fatal Frame 4, done, and then also brought in the remake. But unlike the remake, they don't have certain things, and add certain things. So in the Wii remake, they had a thing where you, as well as Fatal Frame 4, there was a thing where there were these cursed dolls that you had to find and take pictures of. When you did that, you got like extra content, or you found extra stuff you could get in the shop. So like in Fatal Frame 4, you were able to unlock costumes and little accessories, and probably like get like some amount off in the shop, as well extra spirit points. Oh, pardon me. Fatal Frame 2 Remake had something similar, but they also had it. If you found a lot of these dolls, you could unlock certain endings, I think it was certain, like notes, and then you'd find certain, I think it was something relating to like either soundtracks or art, I forgot. And then finally, if you got enough of these, and you played the game once through, you could unlock an extra mode called Haunted House mode, where it was like this little haunted house that had a white-haired girl who would lead you, like, be like the sort of announcer person. And you'd go through and you'd have to take pictures of more dolls, as well as fight ghosts, and take pictures of ghosts around it, and you get extra points and stuff from that too, as well. So in here, there's no haunted house mode, and from what I've seen from people, no, you do not unlock one. And they don't have the normal dolls that you take pictures of. Now they have twin dolls, so you have to not only take pictures of the dolls, but you have to get them both in a shot. And later on, there will be a type of new perceptual filter